Phew. It'd be amazing if the raiders came over with us. Okay. You have two parts of the Archonexus map. The Kanga Confederation of the Last Peace, passed down from the time their ancestors survived the Cataclysm. They'll trade it to you for a wealthy new colony, of course, along with its recorded research. Find it, decode it, architect, let's get building. Now this should be the last time we have to do this. Question mark? Oh, this one's bigger and badder than the last one, and the map is cluttered. Imagine the buyers arriving at that second base where it's anything. That sucks to be them. Okay, looks like we have something of a pre-build here for us, which might be nice to get to work on. Shame it's 2 in the morning, but we had good beds, so people should be able to sleep nicely. This is the last one. You won't move on accepting. Oh, thank God for that. First order will be to harvest... not harvest. Chop all the wood here to get ourselves some wood. Some more here. I can finish off this. I don't know how big the range on this is, but it's certainly a lot more to study. But this seems like a nice place to make into our base. Some components over there, some silver ore over here. Steel is good. Lots of steel over there, excellent. You sold them a prime piece of real estate. The small raider... It is a small raider problem. We could have taken those raiders, but it would have prolonged our journey by an unfortunate amount. Bada bing, bada bing. Okay. First things first. Let's get those animals out of our face. Manage areas. This one will be cleaning. New area will be outdoor animals. Outdoor animals will be... they're going to need some maintenance training. Let's keep them close to hand, shall we? Just go over there. They'll probably eat some of the trees, unfortunately, but that's how it is. Outdoor animals for all of you. Cleaning room is on cleaning. It is on cleaning, right? There we go. We need to make a cleaning area. Feels weird when it's not blue. This will be our beloved home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit overly ambitious in size. We don't need something that big. There we go. Get to work on that. We should certainly make ourselves a little stockpile zone back home. And this can hold all the stuff normally. Actually, I should tell it exactly what to have. And I shall have out here be a designated area for the other stuff. And in particular, this one's going to have the... I should do it the other way around, shouldn't I? This one can have damn near everything. Except no corpses, please. And no chunks. But everything else can go here. At low priority. And this will be the normal priority, where we keep steel, plasteel, wood, and anything else we don't really care about going off. Everybody gets done and undone, so they understand that they have work to do. A lot of my stuff here is, for some reason, disallowed. Health is having a nap. Get up, Health. There's work to be done. Same with you, Lona. Oh, no, they're just going over to sleep again. I suppose it is sleep time, isn't it? Not anymore. There's work to be done. I suppose it's because it's 2 in the morning, right? For now, work needs to be done, so get to work. And I'm sure they're not that tired. Oh, but they are hungry. Well, some of them are hungry. That means we need to locate a source of food, fortunately. There are plenty of berries. Can we see what you did to the wealth graph with this nomadic pattern of land sale fraud? Last 30 days? Well, this was the old base, Gadonk. That was day 297. It did not give me 10 days. It's funny, it felt like 10 days, but my 10-day grace period was actually only 5 days. Guess Randy just got a little itchy. For itchy tasty. The game's just onto my fraud, I suppose. Right, C-Space is not particularly good at dealing with plants, is he? Oh, he's not the worst, though, is he? No, he's not. Although I'd rather he got... No. Yeah, I do need this thing studied. On the double, in fact. Lona's just wandering around without much to do. I'd really rather you didn't stray so far. Can I say no to using this thing? If you're going to meditate, just meditate around here. I'm sure you can find something to meditate to. Hope these aren't stone doors. Oh, stone doors are awful. Still, this should give us plenty of building material, and Meowzilla, whether he likes it or not, and he won't like it, will have a lot of work to get to. Also, people are not going to be happy having all this armor on them, so I'll have them take it off. Helmets as well. I don't think I queued it up, did I? Q. Lona, for God's sake, get back here. There's work to be done. Oh yeah, Orlov fought to the death with Nyx. Orlov lost an arm and both of her legs. And then we gave her a couple of peg legs in order to frog march her over to execution. Of course, Health will want to get out of these stifling clothes. Oh, it really sounds rainforesty here, doesn't it? I need all this junk moved out of here, or else it's just going to cramp our style. Fortunately, this should be a good space for it. It's our new home, don't you know? Which I should also make sure that we know that. Claim it all. And thank God we are no longer hostile with the Fallen Imperium. We're a brand new settlement. So John can still... Okay, good, you're going to go meditate there. John can still make good of his Imperial favours. In fact, I could actually bring down some workers to help us out here. I do have a labour team for free. Don't know what they do at this point. They tend to be a bit rubbish at everything. And we lose relations when they bugger off. It's a little tempting. They could be useful at things like hauling and such. Let's try it out. Come on, labourers, help us out. Crunch. So our new friends here, what are they like? Firefight and patient and all that. I do sadly have to feed them, but I'm sure they're good at something. I'll have them do basic stuff. We'll just clear all the other stuff. Oh man, you are god-awful at some of this stuff. Man, they're meant to be labourers, but they're not particularly skilled at anything, are they? No, they are certainly not. I'll get a blank slate on them and figure out who's good at what, if anything. Awful at everything, awful at everything, awful at everything, and awful at everything but attacking, and you're incapable of violence because... Oh, well, that's a poorly used string there. Huh. I was hoping they'd at least be good with, like, with plants and things so they can go and forage for me, but no. Okay, well, your work will... Yeah, C-Space is no longer on cleaning duty. You guys are on cleaning and hauling duty. And that's about all that we can really reasonably have you do. Because even the best at plant cutting is only on 4. Ugh, what a... I got jibbed here. I got badly jibbed. We got any good, good rich soil, by the way? Anybody spy some rich soil? Sadly, marshy soil is not the same as rich. Does biome even have rich soil? Yeah, this is rich soil. There was a mod which made rich soil easier to see, and like a fool, I uninstalled it. Oh, all of this is rich, but it's almost certainly deadly next to this thing. What a waste. Wonder if I should plant anything then. Probably I should plant some stuff down here just to prepare. Growing zone. One here and one here. You'll get them filled up in no time. This one for some rice and this one for some berries. Wood will definitely not be a problem here. Lona's taken off her clothes. I want Meowzilla to do the same, but he's a little busy, isn't he? Gonna take that stuff off. High fertility just west of those zones. Really? Where? I know my eyes aren't the best, but I'm not seeing it. No, not happening. Too much wood, burn it all down. So fire is a big risk here. Would hate to have that hit us badly. Good, got some initial berries for us at least. We'll need a whole bunch of that. And these people that I don't really care about can go around and haul all this stuff. Why are you so slow? Why are you not working? Get to bloody work! Plenty of stuff for you to haul around here. I guess I didn't set this one for chunks, did I? I should maybe have the chunks taken somewhere else, like over here. Nothing here but stone chunks, please. I guess slags as well. Now get to work. Wrong game, Jake. They have choices here, not if I have anything to say about it. And I have plenty to say about it. Let's look at that cleaning zone again. Could certainly have a bigger place, couldn't I? But I think we'll be modest here. We'll be modest. Structure. Sadly, just wooden walls this time. Okay, we will want a way in and out, probably top, bottom, and to the side, which will necessitate some wooden doors. Kind of want to minimize doors since they're so expensive to make. But there we go, we can deconstruct this with little concern. That should be enough to keep all the everything standing. Yeah, good range on these to keep the roof above our head. Meowzilla already wants to break, but that's typical Meowzilla. Fortunately, John has the ability to give him Word of Serenity if it really comes to that. Also, whoa, now that's a bit too much, don't you think? There's work to be done. So many notifications of things that need fixing. I'm working on it, game, trust me, I'm working on it. Okay. Should be loads of wood for us to make things like beds out of. So, furniture. I can make just regular wooden doubly bed here. And then a bunch of regular wooden beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these guys going to get beds? Probably not. But it's not a lot of effort for me to make them some, and there is going to be tons of wood. So I guess I could keep them happy for a bit. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was one too many. And again, quality builders turned on, isn't it? Let's nix that. Mod settings, quality builder. No. Quality builder makes it that your most qualified constructor works on things. I can't always guarantee that that'll be Meowzilla. I mean, at 16 he almost certainly is. But you know, it just takes Lona doing a bit of work to overcome, or someone else coming in. Meowzilla's the best, full stop. He does it. Sadly, he also works on things like these, but haulers should be able to haul the wood over to here as we need it as well. Oh yeah, look at all this wood made for me. I want to chop the wood around here as well, otherwise the thrumbos are just going to eat it. Yeah, this is the third and probably final base. And to call it a base is probably a bit of an exaggeration. John, I foresee our need for a pinhole already. Thank you. Because I am certainly going to want a roof over this. Cannot roof over a tree. Yeah, there are probably trees around here. But those should be on... Cut plants, please. Heavens knows it needs to be done eventually. Look at Health, he's already doing what he does best, which is kicking ass in the herbalist sense. Sure there's a better word than that, herbalist, but it's all that came to my mind. Oh yeah, this is one big fire hazard, to be sure. By the way, Lona, you're spending a lot of time meditating and not a lot of time cutting out compacted plasteel and steel for me. You cut it down and the haulers will haul it back. It's a pretty good deal for everyone involved, particularly me. I know there's a faster way of doing this, but this works fine. Of assigning it, that is. Oh yeah, and we want that silver, of course. And more components, because if nothing else, components sell for decent dosh. I don't expect I'll be using many of them, but... Holy moly, look at all that steel. Oh, it's got my name on it as well. Mine that steel. It shouldn't have any kind of roof over it. It looks like an asteroid of some sort. Or meteor, I suppose. And it's only 10 in the morning, so we have bags of time to do more work here. I want that steel to do more flooring. I don't really want to do a lot of wood flooring here. I suppose it might be better to do wood flooring. I know it's flammable, but the base itself is going to be flammable. Can't worry about everything. And besides, with this much wood, we'd be foolish not to. Floor, wooden floor. Kinda hard to see everywhere to put it, and I don't want to wooden floor over this existing nice slatey floor stuff that we have. This is difficult. I think I've gone this whole map, or this whole campaign, without using wooden flooring. Let's hope this isn't the precursor to something terrible happening. Or at least I hope that. I know there are monsters out there that, you know, they wish the nuclear holocaust for me every time I stream. But that just makes it all the better when I triumph. Again, for me. Probably not for them. Quit talking and get in the way of what I can build here. Okay, Health is still happy to wear his crown because he's a nudist, but that's alright, the crown won't go off just because it's being worn on Double Dick Health's head. Oh, you don't know the half of it, young. There we go, that silver pinhole will keep this place nice and bright despite this roof going up. Of course, the question of bedrooms needs to be answered. I'm thinking about making the bedrooms auxiliary over here. They'll be small and crummy, but, well, too bad. Actually, it's not the worst if everybody else just stays in a crappy barracks. I'll probably corner this bit off and make that Lona and Health's room. As long as nobody's going through it, it should be fine. Come on, Meowzilla, don't pop on me. I can't make you happy by... Oh, cripes, he's trying to cut that down, isn't he? Please don't do that. John, Health, either of you able to snap him out of it? There we go, cut that tree. Don't have a useless man there do it. There, that's how you take down a tree. And while we're at it, he just hoovers up the plant life. Man. I should rewatch some of the earlier VODs of this to see just how much I was very disparaging towards health, and now he's such a key player of all of this. 2 field hands, it's amazing what you can do in and out of the bed sheets with that. Doesn't take a monster to wish for that, Jake, just an average member of Jake Chat will do. Isn't that what I said? Freaking monsters. I see a few spots that I missed. Lovely. Oh, bit of rain coming in, so all the more reason people are going to want indoors where it's nice and not wet. Yeah, I decided I'd just keep this as a barracks, it's fine by me. It's 2 PM, Meowzilla. I need you to get building on those, where are we at? Floor, wood floor, there we go. Is that wooden floor? No, I don't think it needs to be. It's already got sandstone tile. We need Meowzilla working on those beds. I will also do a bit of a stockpile zone right here, so that we can have this as a critical place for the Warhammers. How can these people be idle? How can there not be stuff for them to haul? It is mystifying, isn't it? Does this count as indoors yet? Yes, good. It counts as a tomb, but that's okay, it won't be a tomb forever. Meowzilla, if you could please. Great, he's getting on the beds, then people can have their beds set up here. Use the fertility overlay to see where you need floors. Fertility overlay? Ooh. Ooh, oh right, this is the rich soil. Oh, this might be the rich soil you were talking about. Plausible. There's also some over here. Oh, well that is handy. How did I not know about this? It's one of those I've played this game for X amount of time and I didn't know that exists moment. Anyway, I've already got my stuff planted. The rich soil shouldn't make any real odds there. However, I'm noticing a distinct lack of berries in my life. That's a bit much. There we go. I need all those berry bushes harvested, please, John and Hel. Maybe that's a bit more important than cutting down all these trees. Get the trees, get on the berries. We've got plenty of people who can haul them. Because right now there's no food at all for people, and they're probably not going to like that. Excellent double bed for our double sleepers over there. And then, sorry to say, but the rest of you are just going to be sleeping barracks style over here. Wait, what did I do wrong there? What happened to the other blueprints? Oh, I must have cancelled them when I dragged and dropped. Should be good. Oh, that already has a sandstone tile. No, Lona, it's not time for sleeping. Oh, what is she like? At least we'll get some berries for people to eat and endure that 2% food poisoning chance. Lona. Oh, somebody else is currently working on that. Although I made this for the hammers, everybody's currently equipped with their hammers, aren't they? I could make it for the crowns instead, because we have 4 of those. Although health is wearing one of them, it should suffice. There we go, people desperate for some food, hoovering up those berries. I could have them eat these packaged survival meals, but I'm passing on that for now. Lona, this is your bed. You share it with health. Right. Reinstall these all over here. You're already being reinstalled somewhat. Very, very unfortunate place for these people to be sleeping. They are not going to enjoy it, but that's alright. This isn't here for them to enjoy, it's here for them to endure. Sounds similar, but not quite the same. And like this, our colony wealth is at... just about what we need, thanks to making things out of wood. Excellent. I can't believe Meowzilla claims he has nothing to do. I will expand home zone to include this, because I think that's what's needed to have it repaired and stuff. Can you name the stone doors mechs and bugs? What? They're a plague. Yeah, stone doors are pretty awful because they're so slow, but I don't think they're as awful as people give them a lack of credit for. There we go, Meowzilla's going to repair our walls, which is, I think, a big old waste of time. But gives him something to do, which isn't studying this. Gives Seaspace some time to sleep. Seaspace Meowzilla spoke about bugs. Oh, there you go. All that plague talk again. I do not have a lot of berries, and I just plucked a lot of the berries. There are doubtlessly more berries out there to be had, but I need someone to be my eyes here. There's one bit of them. They're scattered all over the place. But, you know what? I don't have this labourer team for nothing. Harvest the berries and bring them back to me. Because I do not have a food source just yet. I'm waiting on the food source to grow. Nice to have the elephants around, though. I'm sure Lona's happy about it. Well, she's happy about having participated in the raid and having a recent conquest. Where's the feeling about elephants? Instead, you're just unhappy that we butchered human-like. No satisfying some people, I suppose. Alright, well, as bases go, I've seen much worse. I'm glad these people aren't absolutely seriously angry with me. Pain and sweaty. Crivens. Alright, if it's so sweaty in here, I have no problem with doing a bit of temperature management. Let's install a passive cooler. Hell, let's install 2 because we have plenty of wood. And let's put in some recreation. We don't have stuff for a poker table, but... Oh, I'm going to need a table for eating, haven't I? Easily sorted, though. Although we're just going to have crummy stools. How different from last time since we were using steel for everything. What else am I looking for? Recreation, hoopstone ring, made out of wood, of course. There we go. Another thing to burn up with the rest of the colony. Also, this wooden door replacement needs to be put in there so these slow stone doors stop slowing us down. Meowzilla, who in God's name told you could rest? Probably your crying need for recreation did. You use sandstone for the table. How absurd. Alright, hold that thought. There we go. I had mail. Yeah, so, for God's sake, get to work. I didn't rob you of the need to sleep so that you could rest. That digging noise telling me that Lona is hard at work. Excellent. Not that I need steel right now, but it's good to have. Why is Sea-Space so unhappy? The rebuffings. Also the whole Lona dying. My lover died and I am so alone. You're also very hungry. You could fix that, you know. Although then you'll be unhappy that you ate without a table. Some sacrifices just have to be made. This guy seems awfully chuffed, isn't he? He's eating my freaking yayo! That's why I don't like chemically interested people. As if I needed a reason not to like them. Well, at least he's running around working faster. Yeah, Voomer died, not Lona. Lona's fine. In fact, Lona's right here. Staring at you with one glowing eye. Staring at health with one glowing eye. Dark Young lives on in all of us. God, they're going at it already. And they got a decent bedroom, so good for them. Did you set them to no drugs? I'm not sure if I can. Oh, they're on social drugs. No, no drugs for you, losers. Prison food? I guess I can have you on my caravanning thing, that way you'll eat my my berries. Which I don't have enough of, I need more. See, looking at this icon confused me for a long time. I was wondering what it was, because to me it looks like purple jam on a very thick piece of bread. But it's not, it's two containers of sorts, filled overwhelmingly with berries. Oh, don't give me that what, this isn't the face or gun from Fallout all over again. Surely somebody can see that as some jam on toast. At least you're not seeing a very small car. No, I'm definitely not seeing a very small car. Alright, life is good here. We've already done 10% of the structure here, but I need a lot more than 10% of it done. It's just a damn shame we can only do one bit of it at a time. And this counts as a very impressive barracks, so great, they're not getting a negative impact from sleeping in a barracks. I can see it if I take off my freaking glasses. It was always berry crate, now I can't unsee the jam. It's even shaped like a bit of toast, you know, it's got that square bottom but that rounded top here with it coming out. And look, that doesn't look like any amount of berries there, it's just a load of jam. There we go, the vindication. It's always looked like jam on bread to me, and there we go. And John's an artist. He sees the real inner essence of things. By the way, Meowzilla, I know repairing this base is fine and all, but have you considered getting to bloody work? I've got a secret here that needs figured out, and you're the one to figure it out. I missed a spot on the floor here. Or rather, when I cancelled the wooden floor plinth, I didn't cancel getting rid of the stone tile, but that's okay. We will be fine. We just gotta chill out here for a bit and make sure that we do not get mad with the Imperials again. Because that was a huge mistake that turned into something wonderful, but only by being very fortunate. Need recreation variety. There are only 5 types, people need 6. They got meditation, they got solitary, social, cerebral, dexterous, chemical consumption with the yayo, I suppose, but they want music, food, telescope. I can't give them these things. I could give them food consumption if I found some chocolate or jelly, but I'm not doing that. People don't deserve that. There we go. The only food you get is this stuff. Lona keeps herself charged up. How fast can you... Oh my god, did I ever met... Wait, why are you on a food binge? You're not a gourmand. He's not, he's just on a food binge because he's mentally snapped. That's not too bad, I guess, although food is one of the things that we're really short on and I'm desperately trying to get more. But I think it'll be okay. Also, a cobra. I don't like that. That cobra should probably be killed. But I think it'll prey on other smaller beasts. What's the wildlife like around here? Oh, lots of wild elephants. Oh, tons of wild elephants. Oh, man. The problem is I wouldn't be able to train them up for combat soon enough, so it wouldn't make sense to tame them. Don't I have inspired taming on somebody, though? John does, for another 4.6 days. Is there a mega sloth? Please, God, let there be a mega sloth. There is no mega sloth, but there is a rhino, and a rhino has a huge amount of leather and meat. Also, Elephant 21 is no random elephant. This is our old elephant. It is the grandchild of Flag Flare and Spengler, and oh no, they are the grandfather. This is one old elephant from our time, I guess. No, it's a young one. These are their grandfathers. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Goka and Jingo, long lost. But yeah, that elephant has managed to make its way out here. Good job. He has done well. Still, I should be using that inspired taming on something. What's your animal skill at, John? 8. 8 might be enough for a rhino. Getting the rhino on our side and butchering it for its healthy amount of leather would be really good. The implication here is that a rhino is smaller than an elephant. I'll believe that. I've seen a rhino versus an elephant. But the rhino just somehow looks stronger. In any case, tame that, please. John, will you do it? Ah, animal skill too low. Okay, well, ignore that. Is there anything else that could be seen to? A chinchilla. The elephants, the rhinoceroses. A wild boar. Doesn't have a lot of leather on it. I bet a mega sloth is high level as well. Oh well. Just hit it on the head with a golden warhammer. Very dangerous. It could gorge us to death. Seaspace is still on his food rampage. At least he's just eating the berries, which we are finding more of around here. And my useless labour team are going around and picking them up. The downside is that it's health, wasting his valuable time going from A to B to pluck them out. But every time he does, he gets a meal worth of berries out of them. No, wait, a meal's worth of berries, 18 berries. Goddamn you, Seaspace. You should be studying like Muzilla is, and enduring the mental pain like Muzilla is. Oh, our wee little elephant calf popped out. That's going to be good for our wealth there. It's another $200 for free. And would you look at that? We got all the wealth we need. Now we just need to ally the Kangas and study this structure. And then we should be good. Cobra would be an interesting one. I'd need to train it to fight, and I'm not sure I'm up for that. Muzilla wants to break. That's fine. If he breaks, again, I can just Psycho Coma him for admittedly a healthy amount of psychic power. And then he will go cathartic and be happy again. It's just all because of bleeding Orlov. Also, you're very hungry. Well, go and eat, you idiot! If you're that hungry, don't let Seaspace's food rampage stop you. At least he's not eating the yayo or the medicine. Surely cobras would be trainable, otherwise what's the point? Okay, these people I've brought in have no idea what to do. Are any of them at least decent at mining? Mining 2, mining 2, mining 3, mining 1. I thought labourer teams would generally be good at menial labour. You know, you'd bring in a labour team to help with farming, or to help with construction work. Console him with health has failed every single consolation attempt. And we probably can't do it because he's mentally broken. Oh, right, wrong one. Try and console Meowzilla about the loss of Voomer, because that would be a big boon if it worked. But it probably won't work. And it wasn't Voomer, it was Orlov. We're all sad about Orlov. Come on, health. Do it, do it, do it. Well, damn, he actually succeeded for once. Consoled by health. So that's a very nice boon for a very long time. That should carry us to the end. Cobras are egg layers. They produce some food. I'd love to eat a snake someday, but it's not something I find readily available in Northern Europe. Hopefully someday I find myself in a part of a world where eating snakes is a regular occurrence, because I'd love to try it. Oh, they just look so delicious. I feel like you could coil them around a stick, put them over a barbecue, and just, Temptation is otherworldly. But again, there's no snakes to hand. I've been to Florida plenty of times, but I didn't see anywhere in Florida offering to let me eat a snake. Maybe they were just hoping I would. I ate alligator when I was there, though. Or was it crocodile? Same thing. Okay, hold on. Did I see some loving going on between Beast and Fan of Gaming 2? Fan of Gaming is such a filthy elephant. Inbreeding, outbreeding, he'll do every kind of breeding. There's no hole that's not a goal for Fan of Gaming. Oh, revealed this pointless area. Alright, the food situation looks relatively stable. Although C-Space is still doing his level best to eat as much of it as possible. Good masterwork, excellent, excellent masterwork. Alright, as long as we have excellent beds, that's enough to bring people's comfort very high, so I'm happy enough with that. And Meowzilla continues to work on that sculpture, so things are looking good. I think at first light tomorrow I will send out Lona and John to go and eradicate the nearby base. And I'm going to do it without pissing off the Imperium again, because that was the closest I have come to a big blowout in this game. Not often I have to outright retreat from a situation. It was Grimbo. Cobra Kebab sounds like a forbidden meme on a Swedish game forum. Sounds a little too edgy for me. Should have made Health in Lona's bedroom bigger. It's only decent. Oh, did I actually assign all this as cleaning? No, I missed a spot. I was wondering why that rubbish was still lying around there. There we go. That should do nicely. And these slaves that I brought in, we'll get to work on it. C-Space is, for once, no longer pigging out on food. Am I getting more mail? What the hell? Alright, well at least that's cathartic for C-Space, and that should keep him good for a wee while. John and Health are left without things to do. The more berries the better. I do not mind ripping the map asunder for every berry I can find, as long as it keeps them busy. But I think I might have gotten all the berries. Well, there is the find thing, and I can find every strawberry plant, and then I can... oh, it's on cut. There's not an option for harvest there. Ah, no, that's what I'm looking for. Berry bushes. Harvest any berry bush you find, please. Love that find feature. Gives them something to do and helps me build up the food stocks. I don't think food stocks are entirely necessary, but I'd rather have it than not. I think there were more than 200, but it caps at selecting 200 items at any one time. And by the way, these... forget it, just leave them there. They're nowhere near as good as these golden hammers, which aren't good, but they're better than a little jade knife. The clue's in the name, Warhammer. It's good for bringing in the fighting. Nyx lives on. Muscle parasites are very unfortunate. What is fortunate is that I brought medicine with me. Where's my medicine? I think everybody's carrying the medicine on them. Yeah, they are. It's apparently unowned. I think I made one more than I need. Rainforests are awful for causing this sort of thing. These people don't deserve actual medicine. But our people do. Who came down with it? It was Lona and Meowzilla. God, Meowzilla had enough of a problem. Now he's in agonizing pain. And I don't think I can just make him forget about that. Go and rest until healed, and our resident expert at healing you up will get to it. There we go. What was the percentage on that was needed to deal with muscle parasites. They're very long-lasting. Tend to loan as well while you're at it. 100%. Perfecto. 300%? Well, then I'm 1/3 of the way through it. Makes me rethink if I should be sending out Lona with young, yeah, definitely with young, but sending out Lona with... come on, Jake, use your words. Sending out Lona with John. I think I still will, though, despite the issues there. It's tempting to carve these people into some human leather, but I don't want to get Lanzo people's bad side so early, do I? Or do I? I'm not scared of these jokers. Could club them down, no problem. The trouble is their gear is practically worthless. It's really... I really only have them around so that I could carve up their skin. And I don't have my butcher table, do I? Well, we have to fix that, don't we? The butcher table is an integral part of how we operate. Butcher table, wooden one. Just have it out here, why not? Oh yeah, probably don't want to do it next to the big pulsating mess, do we? Shove it out here. Oh, you are going to so slowly do that. Forget about that. Move it along a bit. And stop doing what you're doing there. Barcode Butcher is its name. Oh, that makes sense. Alright, so do we murder these people and skin them? I am out of leather skinny stuff right now, haven't I? Oh, let's give them a good old-fashioned unnatural selection warm welcome. Animals, have at. Oh, health's going in naked. He does have his good strong skin on him though, doesn't he? No, I never gave him the strong skin, did I? Oof. That's not ideal. Where is everybody? Why are they taking so long to come on out here? Right. How are we gonna do this? Probably best that you all just murder this poor guy. And then Lona, make sure those animals are on the attack stance. Guys, seek and destroy. Oh, they can try to flee, but they will not succeed. Good job. I'm not even sure if any of our animals got touched there. Nope, just down they went. They don't exactly have much of value, John, but if you wouldn't mind, and I'm sure you wouldn't, strip them down and murder all of them. This means that you're going to have something to sleep in when you're on your little journey. Don't play with your food, John. Just get it killed. Yeah, it wasn't Lanzo that I have to ally. It's the Kanga Confederation. Kanga's already hostile to me, so I knew this wasn't a risk. I hoped it wasn't a risk. So this will keep John muckle happy because he's doing all his killing. There we go. Good job, John. I'm very proud of you. Someone has to be. And I will need a dumping zone right around here for the bodies. Clear all. This is just a place for corpses. Corpses which are fresh. Might as well be all human corpses, why not? Our friends will get them hauled over. Oh man, these guys are going to snap when I butcher human-like. Oh well, they knew the risks. Let's get ourselves a nice chair for John, come on. Standards have really fallen after the big move, but gotta do what we gotta do. Butcher creature, forever, low radius. Human corpses as well, but not colonists, just in case something bad happens. I'm very proud of myself, as you should be. Once again, service to the colony. And now, now I'll be able to have some bedrolls for you and Lona to head out on your little adventure, where you're going to kill a lot more people. It won't be you directly, but you will certainly be ordering their deaths. Let's expand this zone a bit, shall we? It's a bit tight. But not that part. We need that solar pinhole. Good job, John, but there is yet more to be carved up. It's kept nice and temperate indoors here, 17 and 19 degrees, that's good indoor temperature. Oh right, we should make sure that, of course, only John is doing this. Wouldn't want to accidentally have somebody else freak out from doing such work. What happened to Nyx? Is Nyx safe? Is Nyx okay? Nyx fought for his right to live, and he won. Orlov died, Nyx lived. Now Nyx has the old colony. There we go, a couple of bedrolls for us to take on our journey. Zilla will get them done, and then Lona and John are going to head on off. Hopefully they'll have eaten already. Lona, you look a bit peckish, why don't you consume some berries? John needs no such comfort. Maybe don't have them disillusioned and wandering off, costing you relations with the Imperium when they don't get on the shuttle. Actually, they don't seem to mind the butchering that much. They hate the corpses though, but I've gotten rid of them. Rotting corpse? There shouldn't be any rotting corpse. Oh, this thing sometimes has corpses around it. Yeah, there they are. Ugh. Well, not a lot I can do about that. Too bad. Excellent and excellent. Excellent isn't that good. Masterwork is far better, but I won't be that fussy. Uninstall them so we can take them with us. Oh yeah, also, that pemmican should be ours. I think pemmican will be kept in here. Good. Hell, we can even take that pemmican on our little journey since it lasts so long. Probably better to take the berries, though. Lona, somebody needs to uninstall these. Come on. I want you guys out of here. I was just talking about people like you, Marek, the people who want the nuclear holocaust on me. When you move, you get 10 days of relaxation. However, it wasn't 10 days last time. I believe it was 5 before Randy put a dozen people raiding us with rocket launchers. Still, let's go over and deal with this place, and then go over and see if we can't make friendly with the others. It's going to be, as I said, Lona and John, and not the elephant calf, that thing stays here. All the others, travelling supplies will include the berries, a healthy amount of berries, why not? A healthy bit of medicine, although they already carry some on them, 2 bedrolls, and they shouldn't need anything else, but let's make sure he carries some Lucy and a couple bits of go juice, just in case, because that's gone wrong for us in the past. Fortunately, we managed to make it right just at the last moment. There we go. He's got 2 go juice and 4 Lucy. John will be fine. Health will be left to take care of all the berries and things, but he's doing that, albeit slowly. Good thing you didn't get the muscle parasites. Normally getting a hostile relationship so fast over so little wouldn't be worth it, but since I plan on getting the heck out of here, and I also plan on betraying the Lanzo people anyway if things don't go our way, then this works out fine. Oof, damn, those muscle parasites hurt you for movement, but I need Lona so that we can have somebody that is able to bring the thrombos along. On you go, Lona. Tough skin, drill arm, both slowing you down, but mostly those parasites. How you feeling, Meowzilla? Consolation helps you out there, but that emanation and the serious pain of the parasites ain't helping. That's okay, health is still around, and health is our qualified doctor. Half of the psychic torment experienced around the Archonexus structures may be Voomer attempting to code review. Oh, Voomer. Right, off you trot. It's a shame our labourers are so not busy right now, but it kind of makes sense. We had them around to get some initial work done. Now I have nobody around that does mining, do I? No, nobody at all. Probably for the better. Intense pain. Did you get the muscle parasites? Of course you did. And I didn't treat them very well. I don't deserve it. Hopefully they just don't get so disillusioned that they leave. That was a nasty bug to encounter. Speaking of encounters, let's have a... Okay, game stopped responding for a minute there, but... Do you have a mortar? If you don't, good. If you do, crap. Alright, who are we dealing with? There's only 9 that we can see so far, but at least they don't have particularly heavy, scary weapons. More might pop out. Let's not let our guard down here. The animals are not on attack. One of them can't attack, sadly. That's Bellcat. But they can still defend. So... Oh god, I forgot Lona's going to be moving slower than slow. Oh, Lona Captain slow here. Alright, Lona, you're going to be the backup. So get over here. Illustrajon, you are going to be the one charging on in like a mad lad. Well, there's nothing like about it. John is mad. And he's one hell of a lad. On you go. I don't like where that is heading. Ah, oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's stay the hell away from those, shall we? "13 of them. None of them are familiar to us. But that's 13 corpses if we can grab them all. Who knows what else is... Oh my god, they've got gold! And silver. Right, well let's hope we don't have to be on any kind of time limit for this. Now unfortunately Lona's manipulation is hurt by the muscle parasites. I could give her some drugs to make her better at that. Some go juice would help her mine out that gold with optimum efficiency. We would of course risk an addiction, but at this point I think an addiction is well worth risking. John, stay away from that range. I might need you people to keep moving so you don't get mortared. That thing's going to shoot in a few seconds. Alright, John, bring in the Jannies. And then bring in the troopers. And then bring in more Jannies. That already cost me 10 honor. It's still got 23. Are 2 of them going to be enough? Are 2 of them going to be too many? I don't know, if they die I'm probably going to have to invest a whole lot more in keeping our friends alive. I reckon another trooper squad will be enough. Let's not overspend on this. Good job, John. Now go and hide behind that tree. Yeah! Oh, not so yeah. Okay, on the plus side, we stopped that mortar from firing with 1.4 seconds to go. On the other hand, they put down their burnout low shield to protect the mortar and draw fire. However, these mini turrets probably won't last long. Not long at all. Hey, the area is revealed for us. How convenient. Any good loot in the Jannies? Just asking. Freaking Jannies. Right. Biocoded, 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 biocoded. There is no good stuff on the Jannies. On the non-Jannies, there might be other stuff, but look, I can't fall out with these guys. I did before and I hightailed it at just the right moment, otherwise that could have gone very wrong for a lot of people. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, jings. It's built partially on a bridge. That's taking it all out. Still, free cloth. I might consider tearing apart all this stuff just to get some cloth. Get us a nice pool table if nothing else. You know how it is. Come on, John. You know what has to be done. Also, Lona, the way is cleared and I will need you closer in here. So I hate to say it, but Make your way to danger. Not going to be much left of that. Oh, they made a mini turret out of uranium. Dang, it's kind of a shame we're going to destroy that. Uranium turrets have massive health. And it's also a big waste of uranium. And there goes that uranium. Still some of it left, though. Alright, the Sharp Gang are going on the offensive now. Which is not something they've been doing thus far. Jenny versus Janny, who's going to win? Probably the Janny, but Jenny's actually got a weapon. A marble club is equipped for such issues. Oh, but they're useless at melee. Right, damn these shields. The AI just cannot handle the shields. Oh, and they deploy another one. They're certainly good at deploying them. But this is a bit risky for my friends here. Oh wow, Jenny! Jenny beat the Janny. Are you a wimp? No, you just got clubbed really hard in the legs. Oh well, works for you. What's hissing? Is it the mortar? It is the mortar! Oh boy! Well, at least that reveals a cape. Hey John, do you like capes? Especially ones made of hyperweave. Oh, hyperweave is a great thing to get. Hyperweave is just the super space tech stuff. One of those would be pretty damn good. In fact, you should put it on mid-fight. Uh-oh, another explosion, don't kill the cape! Okay, cape's fine. Some people here are interested in you, John. Fortunately, though, you can handle that. It's almost tempting for you to go and charge in and smash them, too. I don't like the sheer number of these guys that are still hanging around, especially this guy in a good helmet, and yeah, he's the boss of the place. John, could you berserk the boss so we don't have Fitzgerald getting in our way? Great, Fitzgerald is going to beat up wood for a bit. And there wasn't any fire here, which is also excellent. I wouldn't want the fire to get in the way of this amazing cape that I want. It's kind of tempting to run in and just equip the cape right now. Alright, Lona's coming over, as and where we need her. Komneros just cannot land a hit to save his life for some obscure reason, despite being level 10 in it. John could go and start fighting here, but I'm not really looking to get injuries sustained. Wow, that was lucky of you. That chain shotgun blast got dinged off on your armor. And it's not very good armor. What are they like? Who's actually winning here? Oh, most certainly my my allies, because the enemies are down quite a few. They did use these shields very well. I'm surprised at that. How did Jake get out of the trouble when he betrayed his allies? I had to leave. Well, Wettermeister, I won't bore you with the details of our miraculous recovery there. But long story short, it was a hell of a time. I don't really want to take any injuries, I don't have to, but it's very tempting to just go over and mince this person to death. Let's go, Lona. We didn't come here just to dance around, did we? Ooh, some of my Imperials are fleeing. Not all of them, though. That's just one batch of them, and it's not the Jannies. At least I don't think it's the Jannies. I hope it's not the Jannies. Uh-oh. Well, go and nail them down, shall we? There we go. Base destroyed. Sharp Gang are fleeing. Do not let them flee. Rip down any you can. Fitzgerald is still the guy that I mind-hacked. He's trying to flee, but I don't think we'll give him that option. John, go and put on your hyperweave cape. You've earned it. In fact, there happens to be a uranium crown for you as well. Go and wear that as well, as a show of your superiority. John can't be caught in the crossfire. In fact, he was there. He got shot, but his legendary belt is keeping that. A-okay. Dina, elite mercenary, getting away actually. Do you think you could go and take care of them? I know they're trying to get away, but do you know burden or stun or... Yeah, stun. Stun is good. Stun and bring them down. Oh, there's still a turret here. That's not good. Still, John, get to it. No. Oh. I expected a fight, not a slaughter. Oh, Jings, weren't they wearing something on their head? Well, John took care of that, no problem. Splat goes the head, I'm afraid. There shouldn't be any others that need chased down, so Lona, if you could please have the animals come over here with you and not, say, aggro this mini turret, I'd be much obliged. Meanwhile, I shall claim all the doors as my own, tell them to stay open, and John will go and investigate what's around here. As for you, Lona, I need you to have better manipulation. Did anyone drop some Go Juice? Go Juice would be a big help. Not seeing any, sadly. Well, why trust my own eyes when I can check... Oh, not Drago trees. Go Juice. No Go Juice. John has some. I could give you some of that. In short, I want this stuff mined out, and I want all of it mined out. It actually might be better just to let Lona do that, rather than risking a Go Juice addiction. Let's also make a little zone. Actually, I can call this home area, and then tell our animals to ging hame. Don't want fan of gaming getting shot to death over there. No real danger, that's good. Alik, how are you feeling? Also no problem, the sniper rifle only bruised. John is curious about his kill count. You've killed 141 creatures, 102 of them have been humans. That one there was your 102nd then. You've downed 113 humans. Only killed 2 mechanoids, but Lona's better at killing them than you, because Lona was using the fancy sword. Oh wow, we're a third of the way through that structure. Excellent. Steel thing, that's going down. Easy enough. Elephant leather duster. Yeah, Lona likes elephants. You go and wear that. There we go. All is safe and well. Of course, this isn't good enough. We will certainly be taking more. I wish for you to force wear that hyperweave cape, force wear that crown, and let's not strip anybody that we shouldn't. Only strip those who are already hostile. Like Urias, Holier, Madden, Jenny. Anyone else still alive out there? Alive and an enemy? I don't think the pickings are going to be very good on these strips, but as long as we don't make ourselves some horrible enemies, we should be okay. Also got ourselves some nice beds here. These are both bedrooms, so let's just claim these in case we need a bit of a nap. Now we need to do some things. Honestly, Lona would be so much more useful to me right now if she was on some Go Juice. You couldn't just ditch your Go Juice while you're going about that, could you? And then Lona. Lona's really, really tired. But no rest for the wicked. I need you to inject that Go Juice. You can sleep at night time. I should also allow these nice meals. Allow all the meals, really, and certainly the medicine. There's always a butcher table nearby. It's part of John. The real add-on that John was looking for his mechanical body was the butchering parts. I want this silver, I want this gold, and I want you taking care of it. But I'm also going to want that butcher table. The butcher table, I suppose, isn't a priority. These two are probably going to be spending the night here, one way or the other. Give these bodies time to naturally bleed out. But as for you, I want you working hard right now. Good, no addiction, no problem. Go and eat and then go and mine. God, John looks like a freaking psychopath in that getup. Alright, he doesn't know what to do now, so go and do what you want, I suppose. There we go. Now Lona has great manipulation. She should be able to tear through this gold. Even getting more than 100% yield out of it is excellent. Wish I had some wake up for you out here. I don't suppose there is some wake up too. No, there's not. Curse this lack of drug. Normal, good, and normal. Alright, we'll just assign this to John. There's a long day of butchering bodies ahead of him tomorrow. Once he's done meditating around all this death and destruction, there's a lot to admire about the way John operates in life. None of our animals are that badly injured. Fan of Gaming will even heal up there, which is rather nice. So I don't need to tend to them. That said, if John doesn't have anything better to do, I would like him to tend to them. Furniture, animal sleeping bed, right there. Assigned to Fan of Gaming 2. Fan of Gaming 2 will probably bolt for it. And then I want you to tend to Fan of Gaming. Hearing all those death acidifier procs. Psst, 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 psst. Just telling me that there are more bodies for me to harvest. Just like there's more silver to be harvested. This base is better set up after you wrecked it than the one you sold. Does it feel good? Well, it's good vindication for the kind of raiding that we do. I was a bit worried when I set this up that raiding would not be as fun as I thought it would be. But thanks entirely to the improvements to caravanning, it's actually quite good. We should certainly claim this base as our own, but then we might waste time repairing things. Not looking for that. Okay, well, I certainly want all this cloth, and it shouldn't be difficult to deconstruct large portions of this, so I am greedy for cloth. Give it to me. Hopefully I get a bit more yield from taking care of it like this, rather than just having it explode on us. Marble walls, and I was hoping for some steel. No, there is steel. There's plenty of steel whamming about, so I should be able to make a steel butcher table again. There's wood here, sure, but wood can be acquired through cutting down something nearby, like this cactus. It's got 15 wood in it. Can't believe I killed this person so easily. John used stun and broke Dina's neck with his warhammer. Missing a neck caused Dina to die. Shame, could have done with that recon armor, but now it's tainted. Oh, now I know why there weren't fires. They had fire foam pops set up around here. They eliminated the problem for me, which was very nice. Fan of Gaming 2 is fine, and I'm surprised you don't need any rest there, John. C-Space's scar in his brain is so excellent. The last memory of Nyx, which was ingrained in C-Space's brain, has healed over thanks to the Luciferium. Justice. By the way, John, I can't help but feel you'd be a little bit happier if you went and murdered Bujas. I mean, the man's just barely hanging on, and he has a nice hand, Talon. But really, we're past the point of looking for augments for our people. Augment that. Oh, well, that was clinical. How about you go and take care of Russian while you're at it? Donk, donk, donk. It's a very fleshy sounding swing, isn't it? What are you even doing to the poor guy? Destroying his leg, destroying his shoulder, and finishing him off. Very good. Lona's going to sleep. She's still going to think it's a barracks whether or not someone else is sleeping there, but John will likely eventually. Our friends are patching themselves up and trying to spy another tree. Oh, well, here's a tree. Here's a few trees. Might just make the thing out of wood then. And good, I get two 2 cloth per each of these. Yeah, Psychopath and Bloodlust working well together for him. Although I wonder if Bloodlust actually gives you some of the benefits of Psychopath, like being able to butcher bodies with relative impunity. Right, I want a little stockpile zone where most of the bodies kind of just around here in various degrees. I want a little bit over here, and it's only for steel. Well, not even steel, just wood. I can make this thing 100% out of wood. Now that all these trees are here. How much wood do we have on the map? 80. Ooh, well, maybe not. But John is carrying some, isn't he? Yes, so we're good. I want the best chair that they have. Normal, normal, normal. Ooh, excellent. They won't have better than excellent. Reinstall that right here. And then I wish to have my production of butchering, just made out of wood, done right here. And Lona, you actually are sleeping away your high, so I don't want you to do that. Go and move that over first and foremost, and then get back to bloody work. I actually need you people assigned to doing my work right now. It's a good thing the stuff back here is on autopilot. I'd hate to have to dance between the two. Although it's a shame we have all this human meat that's going to spoil. It's not really worth a whole lot to us. John continues to meditate. How graceful. More fine meals for us to enjoy. There's no benefit for John to continue killing people. He's already capped out. Madness, I know, but there's a limit to how much one person can kill and be happy with it. But he's about to be very busy with the butchering, and then Lona, I suppose, will be busy with deconstruction. We lose the research. Thankfully, we keep advanced furniture. If I didn't have complex furniture, I'd be in a real sorry state, because although you can butcher with just a butchering spot, it's nowhere near as efficient as using a butchering table. You lose a lot of meat and skin, and that is nae good. So butcher those creatures. Of course, only John should do it. Not quite unlimited, but we'll give you a generous radius here. And human corpses only. Stranger human corpses only. Come on, you know it must be done. Actually, he prefers to still go and meditate. No, get the butchering done. You don't need a rest for quite some time, and Lona's getting us the cotton that I'm after. Or cloth, rather. The cloth yield in this isn't very good, but I do want to... Actually, what the heck do I want cloth for? I'm not even convinced it's worth my time. There might be other things more worth having around here. Perhaps not steel. I already got the silver and the gold, and I got a lot of gold. The animals are resting up. Friendly Imperials are out of here. Pod trash. Crash. Might be trash. Let's see who lands here. Probably not anyone I care about. Completely naked aside from their head wrap. Going to die quite soon, in horrible pain. They're ascetic. Whatever. Save them and have them bugger off. They're not even worth the time of torturing. Speaking of worth our time, John, there's butchering to be done. Do it forever, please. Need material. Oh, right, they're disallowed. Fresh corpses are generally disallowed. There we go. So I'll be able to bring all this stuff back to the original base, make a lot of nice bedrolls, give them to our friends to get the alliance, and then we'll be looking good. Now, I can see some people thinking, like, why is he doing this? It doesn't really feel like you're doing what's intended here. And this probably isn't the intended way of doing it. But my idea of fun is not building up 3 whole bases just to give them away. Doing it once, lovely, fun, new, something different to try. Doing it 3 times, yeah, no thanks. So I rather just do it once properly, And then we kind of limp wrist our way through this next bit. And to be honest, I'm quite happy with how this is going. It's a very different way to play the game for me. One is still dying and can be stripped. Oh yeah, and he's with the Sharp gang. In fact, he will get up and leave by his own accord. How could it come to pass that we leave somebody like that? Strip the man, kill the man. He's a spy, he deserves nothing better. And a lot worse. There we go, destroyed his leg, destroyed his torso? Jinx, John, John can't be stopped. I'm glad John's on our side. Imagine waking up one day and John's just there. He's not openly hostile, but you know the risk is far too high. How much value were you able to take with you? I was able to take about 340,000 of the required 350,000. And the rest of the value you could just get by chopping down trees and building beds, or waiting for our animals to give birth. It worked out very well. But one of the best things I brought along was a whole bunch of honour on John. It allowed me to call down the Jannies to clear this out for me. And since they did the hard work, I reap the rewards, and these rewards are going to be going over to our good friends. John's lesson in philosophy. Why is inside a human skull? Happiness. Just reach out and take it. Well, John does reach out and take all the happiness he could ever want, and I find it very admirable as a character. He rose up to even be the main character here. He's the one that's got the leader flag, and he's our count. I guess he's the brute queen of this run. What would Lona be, the TBW of this run? TBW was a handful, but he was very good at what he did, which was being an oaf, as I recall. Imagine being an Imperial soldier called into service of John. You know there's a good chance your skin is going to be used to make bedrolls should you fall in battle. Well, I'm seeing that as more motivation not to fall in battle. Yeah, Zilla wants to break again. I wonder if health could console you in something else. Oh my god, Madden. Madden's getting away. Don't let them get away. Hey. Come on now, finish the fight. Took off the leg. John, driving his warhammer dexterously, savagely bashed Madden in the right leg. And hit him in the right shoulder and torso, and that should be the end of Madden. Oh, he's holding on. He's really holding on. His foot's gone now, though. Ah, that's the end of you. Too bad. There's not going to be a lot left for John to butcher, but the butchering must be done. Seems John is not the only one deriving pleasure here. Don't know what you're getting at. I'm doing this by the book. Hey, Lona, how's it going? Consuming a fine meal? You could do it indoors. There's just tables and stuff. Oh, probably because I didn't claim them. Ah, yeah. Rethink about what you're doing. Go and have a nice seat by the mangled out limestone table. I really like this. I kind of wish more of the game involved raiding places down like this, but I think they're aware that, at least previously, caravanning used to suck so much. Lona's meditating to the sounds of John slicing up bodies. I know what you're thinking, John. This one shouldn't be twitching. There we go. Job well done. Oh, John's actually going for a meal himself, yeah. Butchering is hungry work. And, oh, I'm really happy to see it, but Koskas is getting back up. Real shame to turn you into a bit of furniture, so I'm glad I don't have to. John wants to meditate, but there's a little bit of butchering left to be done, and then we'll get out of here. EA wondering why Maiden isn't making them money next year. They're making me money. Okay, I reckon we have everything we need to win now. All I need to do is get this bleeding thing studied. I'm only a third of the way through. But let's transform and roll out. Unless I want to grab a bit more value, I could actually deconstruct this. It does have value to it. This is... It's a bit petty, honestly. At this point, I am tearing up the whole damn base just to get my goodies out of it. John, anyone else has to butcher? Not unless you go further afield, and I'm not having any of that. So I'll just have you meditate over the sound and sight and smells of what you've accomplished. Hold on, is this body fresh? Probably better to deconstruct the batteries rather than keep them here, though. Because nobody likes to buy batteries, but people do like to buy components. Tell you what, John, deconstructing might be slower, but you still yield everything, I believe, if you are, even if you're unskilled. Pop it open. Who do we have in here? Contents unknown. Oh, there must be somebody there. Vadim. Tough, slothful, body modding, incapable of violence. That's good to know they could still be chopped up. We're not going to. What would be very interesting is if these giblets contained incredible colonists. So you have to decide, will you take them and freeze them and potentially resurrect them? Because that could be worth your time, if they're really good. Randy will throw a massive frustration raid at you before you complete the research. That's okay, John will get back and keep us safe, I'm sure of it. Right, let's get out of here. Reform caravan, Gingham, won't take long. Take the people, take all of the food ever, even the meat. Why am I taking the meat? Whatever, I'm taking the meat anyway. Take the medicine. Actually, it might be better not to go home, but go straight to trade with our allies. That way the human meat won't spoil and I won't waste my time going back home. That's a great idea. Components, cloth, human leather. Ah. I won't be able to make bedrolls that way. That's okay, I cannot give them the human leather just yet. Uranium, don't take slag. Slag is a waste of time. Don't take the dead bodies either, nor the wood. How about weapons? Yeah, I actually want some weapons. Sniper rifle, SMG, LMG, another couple of sniper rifles, nades, and non-tainted gear. I think it's all non-tainted until we get to headgear again. Here's headgear, 2K, cowboy hat, and then you get flak stuff, first tainted, then untainted. Oof, we're actually hitting the limit of what we can carry with us. I'm gonna have to start saying no to some heavy items. We don't need all that steel, that's really weighing us down. It does sell for stuff, but it's not as dense in value as these other things. Shame the flak helmet is tainted. Ooh, an untainted recon helmet. That should be given to John. Shield belts are worth money. The gold is worth gold, and the silver is worth silver. How can we say no to the butcher table? Actually, we'll leave it there as a memento for everything it did for us, which is quite a lot. And I'm taking that excellent chair. The excellent chair was all very nice. Alright, off you go. Except, I want you to go here and offer gifts. How do I change your course? There we go. Take that route. Do not go home. Do not pass. Go. Means this human meat kind of goes to waste. It'd be funny if Seaspace went on another eating rampage and chewed down the human meat. Goes, tastes like mouldy biscuits. Once again, though, my speed is dictated by the Archonexus structure. We're over a third of the way through it, and we can't really do anything until it's done. However, now we should have pretty much everything else in motion. John and Lona will get to here before the day is done, and hopefully get back as well, and offer gifts to the Kangla, and let's make sure it is the Kangla Confederation that we have to be doing this with. Kanga Confederation, and we'll go way above and beyond Alliance so that it doesn't accidentally go down through passage of time. Everybody here has kind of got nothing to do. I suppose I could order you to chop more wood to clear this area around. That'll give us plenty of wood to play with and reduce fire hazard. But more than anything, just give them something to do. I'm sure they're bored of twiddling their thumbs all day whilst Lona and John get all the action. Sir, we found a butcher table. Ah, that's his calling card. Calling card, sir? Have you heard of John? I didn't really think John would be the heavy hitter in this campaign that he turned out to be. Generally, the artist is just somebody that sits around in the corner pumping out art 24/7 to give you wealth and better looking rooms. But I chose all 5 of my people to generally be a bit useless. John really had to cultivate his ability in plants, though, and from there he grew as a person. Maybe some sort of panic room, Jake. No, once John is back, I'm fairly certain this place will be safe enough. John, the animals, the allies that we can call in should be enough to keep us safe till the end. Although, we need to get working on this structure, so get at it, C-Space. Wish I'd brought the drugs for you. Oh, I might be able to get some wake up out of these people. I'll kick C-Space up the arse. Have him research a bit faster. Tiger is leaving. Oh, right, Tiger's the person we saved. I was wondering who the hell is Tiger? Oh, you want to leave? Get out of here. Someone going to tell this loser to leave? We are offering gifts, by the way, not attacking. Okay, we can't trade, we can only offer gifts. We're going to offer up all of our silver, all of our gold, this flak jacket, flak pants, other flak jacket. Many of the clothes that we have. Some of these should probably be kept for our people, though. Nah, to hell with them all. Get rid of that human meat. How much happiness do I need to get with them? I need to get about 140, 150 to be safe. It's quite a lot. Buy components. I'll keep some of that cloth. I'll keep those berries for myself, that's for sure. The human leather will be worth a lot more if we turn it into bedrolls, that much is a given. Uranium's just weighing us down right now. I want the guns, so I guess the rest of it's just the apparel going away. There we go, that's pretty good as offering gifts goes. Could be better, for sure, but what couldn't? Now they are neutral with us at a relation of 52, which is excellent. And now we can... well, we'll come back, we'll trade with them. Actually, we could trade, couldn't we? Trade with... as if there's anything that I could give them to buy their stuff. They don't have Wake Up for us. They have a Soothe Pulsar, which is quite nice. Very nice, in fact, very tempting to take. But I don't really have anything to exchange for it. Still, something to consider. Reset, cancel, come back to the old colony. Unless I want to go and kill these guys, but I shouldn't have to. With the bedrolls, I should have everything I need. And then again, it's just a case of getting this Archotech structure dealt with. Come on, Meowzilla. Hop to it. Administering goat juice is a medical procedure, but you can't just slurp it on your own. Art soothes the savage beast within John. Oh, you did crank out a lot of... well, maybe not a lot. I think a normal game of RimWorld would see a lot more statues being built. But especially early on he used a lot of slate, because it was the only thing plentifully to hand. And then after that it was a case of using the jade, because I think jade is the best for making sculptures out of. Gold makes better sculptures, but you require 10 times as much gold as jade. And that just ain't worth it. Alright, clearing the area around us rather nicely. Getting more wood than I know what to do with. And our friends are back in time for nightfall. Get those animals back at outdoor animal area where they can ditch their stuff. Doesn't attacking pirate base cause a reaction? A reaction will be prepared. We killed the pirates, very few left alive. Oh, then again, we did get counterattacked last time, didn't we? Maybe, just maybe that is something that happens. That'd be highly amusing. Only 16 medicine left in storage, not a problem. It's more than we need. Although, unfortunately, we have those bleeding muscle parasites. Alright. Show us the fruits of our labor. Now I can actually arm people with real weapons and not this golden lark. Although Lona and John will keep their golden weapons. Health, there's your sniper rifle. Who else was going to be a sniper? Meowzilla, I guess. I don't know, we don't use an LMG very often. This must be very noisy for everybody. And why all the flak vests? Was I not able to sell those? It's going to be a disaster if this stuff blows up or gets set on fire. Going to lose all this stuff of mine. I think the golden apparel is still flammable. Yep. Sea Space needs a gun of sorts. I guess I could give you the... No, we already took the LMG. Any other guns here? Well, sniper rifle it is for you. And John, I'm sure you love your Stellarchic helmet there, but I would actually like you to wear this Recon helmet for better safety. Uranium, ooh, decent value on that thing. We're well above the colony wealth that we need here, so we'll be fine for that. And we almost have the ally, excellent. In that case, it's just a case of making our human leather double bed rolls. As many as you can. Maybe a couple of regular ones if it comes to that. I might have overestimated the amount of human leather I have. In topsy-turvy land, right on the money. In fact, there's some left over. Is there enough for 2 of these? Ooh. You could say, yes, yes, there is. No, John. No, John, no, John, no, John. I know you like to construct, but this construction is for Meowzilla to do. What's your mobile wealth, Jake? It was about 340,000 for the mobile wealth, so we got... Wait, this... Meowzilla's sleeping? Meowzilla doesn't need to sleep. How is he resting? How and why is he resting? That shouldn't be possible. How can somebody who doesn't need to sleep go to bed? I mean, it's fine. He's building up his comfort, which will help him out a bit. And I guess he does deserve a bit of a rest. He's sick, Jake. Ah, he is, isn't he? And it can be tended right now. Health, could you do the honors, please? The whole situation is a bit messed up, but oh well. Maybe tend to Lona as well. There we go. Masterworks. Masterworks aplenty. Good, good, good. Uninstalled a lot of them. Bedroll no longer assigned to him. Well, too bad. He knew the risks. So with this, we'll definitely get our alliance, but there's not a lot of point in doing that before we have this thing figured out. Which is what we're working on as soon as possible. So really, there's not... Whoa! That scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, useless guys, get out of here. Get in the shuttle. I hope they're not taking my... Oh, they're taking my meals with them. And I can't tell them to ditch it. Whew. Alright, skedaddle. Don't want to break up with my good friends. John looks even more twisted now that he's got that skull-shaped recon helmet on his head. But fortunately that'll give him some very good protection. He already has a tough skin gland. Hyperweave cape and Thrombofur shirt are excellent protection. I could make him even more excellently protected by giving him a good flak vest. And I think I will, even though it'll slow him down a bit. He's already a very fast man, and I don't want a stray bullet or stray smacking bringing him down. So there we go. This isn't something I've been doing enough of, but flak vests are very good to have because they're a middle level thing to wear. A human meat must make quite the stench here. Just the human meat rotting away in our own home. There we go. There isn't a whole lot for us to do other than finish off this architect structure lark. So what do we do from here? We could make some barricades. Just some stuff around here to serve as protection for anything that comes our way. We could also put a fire break around our home, which I'm probably more convinced is worthwhile than just about anything else we could do. This is already fire broken, so that's not a concern. This is a little bit, though. Anyone got an idea for the name of this place? We are still breeding elephants here. The original line of elephants remains unbroken for what it's worth. They all descend from Fan of Gaming one way or another. You know what? I quite like Voomer's legacy. Should be Voomer related one way or another. Here we go. Although plants should definitely be cut to get out of the way, and heavens knows health will take care of that. And be a lot faster at it than our friend. And these people wouldn't be able to do anything if it weren't for Voomer teaching them the ways early on. Good CC Space is handling the structure there. This just needs to constantly be worked on. By the way, are we maintaining these animals here, Lona? I happen to notice that Bellcat has not relearned how to train, how to attack rather. Lona stopped being number 1 on handling for a while, I believe. That's got to change. The mining is no longer so important. Forget it. We have everything we need. There is no need for further mining. Alright, we're closing up on the end game now. Truly all we need to do is get this thing studied, make our alliance, and then we are off to the Archonexus, or so I believe. At this point I think it's a formality. The journey was what it was all about, and I really enjoyed the journey that we had with everybody here. The only problem is I'm left wanting to do it again, but these kinds of things you shouldn't force through like that. No doubt there will come another day when RimWorld gets some other big update and it spurs me to do another one of these, and we'll bring in 5 other hopeless people from chat to go and survive it out here. And so close to everybody surviving. One mistake brought down Voomer. Nothing at all like Rough Randy previously where a lot of people died, but I think next time, seeing as I'm so damn good at the game, I would of course have to have a much harder run of it. Don't know exactly what we could do to make it much harder, but we'd find a way. Elephant 21. Shame we didn't name you. The rumor is that next up is multiplayer. Is there anything at all to substantiate that rumor? Because I don't like bothering with rumors. 5 Nixes. I think we got almost half of the people, at least more than a third of the people that signed up appeared in the game here. And I prefer that. Some people early on were going, oh, we're not seeing custom people very often. Well, that's for the better. If it was just a myriad of custom people coming in, it would lose its glamour real soon. Also, anyone else notice this thing just disappears? Spooky. Very spooky. Storyteller, that's a combination of Randy and Cassandra, more raids and the like. Not really sure just more raids is what we're looking for. We had a lot of raids. Remember that period where there were just lots and lots of raids? I do. I think we even have it on our timeline here. Randy just went nuts here. They just crammed together. They went nuts again here. There we go, the wealth is looking good. Very comfortably. Alliance with Kanga and study. We study first and then get the alliance, just in case something bad happens. And we're well more than halfway through. We'll get it done, no problem. Alright, it's just a case of full speed ahead. Unless... what's up with that? Cancel that. I am left wondering if we couldn't have some more recreation, because we do keep complaining about the lack of that. But we don't know how to make music. There are no telescopes. And we don't have any fancy druggy food for people to chew down on. Although speaking of food, although we still have a bunch of berries, these berries should be coming along nicely. Oh, even these berries are coming along nicely. Excellent. Moy Morris says, oh Christ. Lona, could you please stop having our animals forget how to attack? That's a very important thing for them to do. Fell asleep. Can't train an animal that falls asleep. Alright. On to level 4 speed. Get this thing done. Our strawberries are actually good. In many ways they are good. They don't give a mood debuff when you eat them, and they can just be grown and harvested, or just harvested wildly. Unfortunately, they have a 2% chance of food poisoning. That's a bit of a downside. And nutritionally, they're not very effective. One fully grown strawberry plant will give you 8 of these, and that's only 0.4 nutrition, and each person eats about 1.6 nutrition per day. So it's not very dense. You could turn them into real meals, but I hate making meals in this game. So I don't tend to bother with it. Besides, we've been raiding the food that we have. And I got some backup raided food here as well. Can you build Meow a seat for comfort? I tried that, but apparently you don't sit when researching the Archonexus structure. Oh, Jings, they're all forgetting how to attack. Lona, come on. I know you've been having a nice lazy time lately. But you need to get to work. There we go. Unfortunately now, only 2 of our animals know how to attack. It's Fan of Gaming and Alik, and Alik is fairly heavily pregnant, making them not an ideal one to go fighting. And you're failing to teach them how to attack as well. A no allied help run would be good. Felt a lot like cheating just getting you out of tight. Oh, you would say that, Marek. Okay, I already don't play with Space Marines, and I don't play with kill boxes. And then you say, oh, well, no, you can't use allies. What's next? Oh, why are you using weapons? How could you use weapons to fight? How dare you use lightning to trap your enemies in fire? Where does it end? I like playing with diplomacy in this game. Besides, they're not an answer to everything. The raids get large enough, the allies will not be able to help you out with them. And the animals were really good. I don't know how I'd deal with early game without these animals. They're certainly very powerful now, aren't they? I did lose the solar pinhole. Well spotted. Doink. That must be very hard to sleep with a pinhole directly into a nearby star in your own bedroom. I don't really want to do gimmicky runs. I prefer this game to organically evolve. Having Thrumbos as part of it just organically happened because of some of them coming along to be caught and tamed by us. This golden thing happened fairly organically as well. Yeah, the gimmicks are for U4. We don't play U4 here. How am I supposed to believe that you're good at this game when you use such mechanics as building and combat? So what? All of our pawns become incapable of violence, and you can't build anything. You have to steal everything that's built. You'd need a very densely populated world for that. How are you going to win? How are you going to win the raids when you don't have anyone capable of violence? I wonder if using shock lances counts as violence. Oh, but to get shock lances, you'd have to trade, and heavens knows trade would be on the blacklist as well. C-Space, just stop trying to chat people up. You're just creepy when you try to do it. Turrets are not violence, and you can steal those. But then we can make our Ideologian hate turrets. That is an option. Vast field of boom rats. Oh yeah. Oh, but then you fight mechanoids who are immune to fire damage. And of course no fleeing would happen. Okay, it just gets ridiculous there. We play as we will. And that's fine by me. Bit of a waiting game on this one, but it's coming up fairly fast. Hopefully health isn't wearing out his golden crown there. Very low health on the golden things. Wearing them wears them out very quickly. Did I really not bring you back a hat? No, I didn't. Nor do I have any material to make you a hat. Well, I got 45 cloth. Still, health just seems pretty full of himself with that, and I quite like that. Yeesh, those parasites are still on you. Still on Meowzilla as well. The difficulty to max would end up being about 5 times harder than what this is. The raids would be obnoxious and unsurvivable. But maybe that's part of the appeal. Anyway, we won't have RimWorld for quite some time. I think I will be... I won't be so keen to come back to it for a while. I mean, I love the game, and I'll probably be firing up the game to play in my own time. But in terms of streaming, there will be other games. There will also be other rice, like what we're having right now. Harvest it, and that's something good that Voomer can use to train the animals with. God, health is so good at that. I really like the addition of the outposts where you can find people. And I like the fact that things that they had on them were befitting of what they actually did. So the field workers would have field skills and field hands, and the miners would have mining drills. Yeah, we actually got a deep drill from one of those, worth remembering. There we go. Rice isn't that great. The yield is low, and the nutrition is low, and no one likes eating it raw. Although who eats raw rice? But it should help with taming these animals, because then Lona shouldn't have to waste our valuable berries on that, although she might still waste it on berries. Okay, good, we got one year back, but these thrumbos are tricky to train. Good old Smellcat, not understanding the intricacies of violence. Ooh, that's a good weapon for sea space to have. Ka-chink. This Archotech ending better be worth all this. I could have got him murdered the whole map by now. Jake, did you notice how the mining camps have started to strip mine the nearby mountains? No. Is that a thing? Surely that's not a thing. Surely not. We already hit up a few mining sites. Oh, maybe. The game is about endings. Yeah, that's true. It is about the journey. I'm just hoping the Archotech ending isn't a complete letdown. Yeah, there is truly little for me to do other than just fast forward here. Although, it won't take long for this to be done. I should probably send out Lona and John at first light. Which is a phrase I keep using and should probably stop using. One thing worth considering is we really don't have a lot of armor on our people. Health is probably going to have to put on some clothes for the ending. What are you expecting? Well, when you get the ship ending, it plays some fancy music and gives you... Actually, it doesn't do a lot other than giving you the fancy music. So let's hope for better than that. Dunno, it'll be a surprise for all of us. Except for the people that have already spoiled themselves or already done it. Wanderer joined Hester? The hell out of here, Hester. Denied joining? Why would that make us unhappy? I'm also curious why anybody has slept in the heat, given that it's a balmy 17 and 20 degrees indoors, which are good temperatures. I would like to have another bit of training done first. There we go. Could you go and train Kalik and Bellcat and then get out of here, please? Must be hard to coax an animal with food when they're not that hungry, but hey, there we go. If at least you're helping out here, that'll be good. Alright, let's do it. Get the Alliance and get out of here. Head over there, Lona and John. And they are bringing the leather and the leather bed rolls. And of course the pem. What happened to all the pemmican? Did I not take the pem? I bet I forgot the freaking pem. I forgot this entire screen when leaving the last place. That's why I don't have all the medicine. Whoops. God knows what else I forgot. Take all the animals as well. Why not? Get them out of here. Well, that was a mistake. Good thing it wasn't a mistake I was counting on. Jengs. No sense taking this. So actually, there's a lot of stuff not worth considering taking. Just on you go. You're there to make an alliance, nothing else. Load up the animals and away you go. I love how efficiently they get this done. I do wish the ending had a bit more spice, but the new colony protection kind of sinks some of the drama. At least Jake made some. Sometimes it's just like that. Well, then again, are we going to get the big raid whilst these guys are away? Because I don't know what these guys would do if they got raided right now. Suffer, I guess. Oh, speaking of suffering, Lona still has her blessed parasites. Well, I left them with some medicine. Make it quick. I don't want to get bamboozled while you guys are out in town. As Jake said, I doubt the devs intended anyone to pile on golden equipment to speedrun the ending. I was really hoping for something better. I thought, okay, here's how I would do it, right? Okay, first one, build up base to 350,000 wealth and sell it off and then move somewhere. Second off, you're told that this pirate bunch or these people have the plans, they refuse to give them up, and then you have to go and fight them, or capture a leader and torture the information out of him. Brilliant, that's more what I'm looking for, but just build the same kind of colony to the same specification 3 times, it's just... Ugh. Why would you do that? Why? Trade with these people, don't you dare attack with them. Oh, but first check how much happiness you need. I need to get them up by about 45 to be safe. Actually, no, I don't. I only need to go over... Okay, 23. 23 is what I need. I forgot earlier that once it's at 75, it's good until it's at 0 again. 23 is what I need. Oh, they don't want bedrolls. Why do they not want bedrolls? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Well, that is a problem. I could certainly give them one of our thrumbos, but... Just give them Smellcat. Yeah, you forgot how to attack. Now you're going to forget how to be part of the team. Bye-bye, Smellcat. I'm keeping my leather, then. 24? 24 is more than enough. Don't you have like 90 yayo to give away? Yeah, but then I'd have to double back. We're not doing that. Is 23 fine? 23 is fine. Alright. You got replaced by some elephant. Who wants to be our final elephant, then? Ooh, spicy. How about Flag Flare 2? I don't like doing increments like that unless they're really special and have done something amazing for us. Alright, caravan has arrived in Fumer's Legacy. Nice, not being attacked while those guys are out is pretty cool. And just in time to finish off this, so this is the part I'm curious at. What happens when we get this? Somebody said that we don't actually immediately sell. Ah, jinx. We went to all that effort to make these human leather bedrolls, only to find that we can't actually sell them. I should have checked that. Figures tribals wouldn't buy bedrolls. Maybe they buy beds. Come on back, wee elephant calf. Alright, who are we having in here? Alright, we'll bring in Ran for the final moment, although you don't know how to do anything. I guess I could feign to try and teach you. Okay, we got it. You can't say that you understand it in any complete way. Oh, not again. You're able to interpret the next piece of the map. Okay. How's this gonna work then? Okay, Kanga Confederation's leader has given you the last part of the Archonexus map. Using your knowledge, you have decoded the map and pinpointed the exact location of it. The Allies don't expect you to return. Oh, okay. After you go there, they'll take over the colony. The Archonexus will likely have mechanoid defenders, so go prepared. Now what's left is get to the Archonexus, invoke the power of the machine god, and find out whether the stories are real. Huh. That means I can actually take my illustrious golden armor with me. That's kind of cool. Force yourself to wear your clothes there, health. And then, you know, go and wear the plate armor. Why not? John's wearing some better stuff. Lona's jacket is probably not as good as wearing some legendary golden armor. And that, might as well have something on your head. Yeah, Zilla. Let's go and put it all on. Let's go in there in style. See space, as much style as you can squeeze out, please. Maybe the mechs are blinged out too. We'll see about that. I'm fairly confident we could take on some mechs. Just depends on how many. Actually, no, we have shock and insanity lances. I hate to insist that things are probably going to be lackluster, but I can't imagine them throwing something at us that we can't handle here. Also, John is very well protected here. That hyperweave, what's it called, cloak, cape of his, is a whole lot better than it has any right to be. Alright, army of bling. No point delaying it. Let's get out there. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's not that far away. At least it's not the other end of the map like the other ending thing. Okay, form caravan. We're heading over there. It'll take a wee while, but we should be able to have plenty of food and things for it. Take the drugs, take the other drugs, take the very important drugs. No need for steel. Might as well take these golden hammers, right? Never know when we're going to run into someone who will buy them for outrageous amounts. Same with this spare armor, spare crown. Take the silver. Otherwise I can't imagine value is going to be worth much to us anymore. Take all the meals, all the rice, all the medicine, all the bedrolls. Just in case, let's take some grenades. And a couple of spare sniper rifles, just in case the threat is not what I anticipate. Couldn't hurt to bring the shield belt as well. We're just gutting the place at this point. Which is, in a way, kind of sad. Wonder if I could take some plasteel. Never know when you have to set something up when you get there, and plasteel is as durable as it gets. Maybe with a couple hundred bits of steel as well. Slows us down, but that should be okay. Gather up and off we go, folks. It's been a good ride. I see Lona is just sleeping instead of doing anything useful. To be fair, Lona has carried the team a long way, a long time. Seems to have forgotten that you even had a bed. No, this is your bed. If you're going to sleep anywhere, why sleep there? I guess it matters not. Onwards. I said onwards. What an awful place. Imagine, you know, you've heard of this elusive John character. You're going to track him down to his base and steal everything he has. You break in. There's a couple of sarcophagi. There's a game of Neolithic Sorry. And, some walls, I guess. Some human leather. The haul here is not good. I didn't bring any rocket launchers or anything, did I? Let's hope that's not a necessity. Add the newly born Thrumbo. Whoa, now. Come along to our caravan, friend. You popped out at the last moment there. Alright, who's going to be the last addition here, joining on at the very end? You know what? It's going to be Marek. Marek doesn't spell his name with a capital M. I'm doing it for him. Major break risk from Meowzilla. Are you that unhappy already? Oh yeah, you remember Orlov. But you've been consoled by health. Remember the better things in life. Alright, they hit the road. Jack. Oh, and he immediately goes into a daze. It's okay. That won't be enough to stop the caravan, I'm sure. Scary bunch we have here. Alright, now to do but speed along. I wonder if we'll get attacked here. Nothing really to do but speed along. Using 4 bedrolls. Oh, that's right, Meowzilla doesn't sleep. He's going to be very uncomfortable in this journey. At least I'm too little to be abused, as the animals tend to be incestuous, says Marek. Come now. Fan did what he did out of love, not out of desire to hurt the ones he loved. We can't far skip, you have to far skip to an ally. What I could do is use... Hold on, did Lona actually get that? Did Lona get a permit for... No, Lona didn't get a permit for transport thing. I could have brought transport all the way over, but it's no big deal. The animals can graze. John can find us some berries and algave. And we have plenty of food, surely. Oh, actually not a lot of food, but the packaged survival meals will be fine. And John gets sick on the road, but that's okay. Caravanning obscures a lot of the mechanics in a very beneficial way if you know how to use it. It's not like your manipulation skills are going to matter much out here, unless you need to piece people together. Should we amp everyone on Lucy? Depends what we see at the end here. I don't know what we're getting in for. Although if it looks like a big fight with a lot of mechs, maybe a lot of Lucy will be called for. Maybe we'll die and not get the ending. Oh, that'd be scary. We'd have to wait for... Oh, Man in Black, I suppose, could appear. And you can just wait it out for a random person to join the colony. That's a lot of forage per day. Mostly health and John. Damn it, health, you're just reaping the earth. The Concord of Onbuta. Oh, what do you have? Some chocolate. That'd be nice to have some chocolate for the final battle. Nice to have some fine meals for the final battle. Do you like rice? I got more rice than I know what to do with. A beer. How could we have come this far without a beer? Ooh, I wouldn't mind an extra shock lance. Don't mind if I do. I can sell my golden plate armor for just about everything they have. Ah, finally, somebody who appreciates human leather bedrolls. Steel tall shells. A spike core floor states. What the hell is that? Floor decoration. I don't think we're going to be building a lot of floors where we're going. Bring along some donkeys for the final one. Any beaver meat, Jake? You know, just the satisfaction of proof that beaver is dead. No, just capybara meat, whatever that is. And for all I know, that is what it is. Okay, let's give them a couple of bedrolls and call it a day. And then move on. Shame they weren't selling us multi-rocket launchers. That rainforest tile was an important site for a new colony. The human leather couches are a major export. There's a thought. Would these people have bought couches instead of bedrolls? What is that under? Not manufactured, surely? Items, I think. What are the armchairs called? Probably armchairs. No, it doesn't look like they're interested in that kind of furniture. How disappointing. And just as well the other guys did. Holy moly. Buildings, perhaps? Buildings? No. Absolutely not. Some people get to rest. What does Meowzilla do when trotting along with the colony? Actually, he's still in a daze. It's alright, Lona's no stranger to dragging people along in these sorts of affairs. Also, reminder that this is the $350,000 value colony that I'm selling. The crickets kind of speak for themselves. I should have harvested the berries before I left. Well, that's my present to them, I guess. Yo, what a bargain. And all they gave us, what was this, were these coordinates. Is ripping people off really new to you, Jake? No, it kind of gives me life. What was, oh right, I have a mod that automatically screenshots the base, 8 o'clock every day. I plan on making a WebM or a, well yeah, probably a WebM out of it, so that we can see the, how the base has grown along the time. Okay. Perhaps we should just rest a bit before going there so everybody can fill their needs for food. Well, C-Space doesn't believe in that, so let's go and investigate. What do we have here? Well, I spy a centipede immediately. 2 centipedes, a lancer, 2 pikemen, and 3 scythers protect this thing. Central core of the Archonexus broad surfaces are perfectly clean. They somehow appear both flat and curved at the same time. That truly is nothing. In fact, John, you were prepared for this very moment. Are they aggro on us just yet? They don't appear to be. I mean, I'm only too happy for them not to. Oh god, my god, Meowzilla's still in a daze. Meowzilla might not make it. Also, look at all these anima trees. Oh, this could get dangerous. Alright, John, you know what to do. Call in the Jannies. How much honor do you have, by the way? 6, so you could call in another batch of Jannies. Or the labourer team. But hey, now just spend it all. Use it or lose it. Oh, they're not going to aggro on them. Health. Shoot it awake, please. There we go. That woke you up, didn't it? What the... Oh, yes. The centipedes. Of course. How could we forget? Okay, hopefully... Oh, it's got a poor needle gun, so hopefully it doesn't cause too much damage to us. And honestly, we should be spreading out a bit. Oh yeah, Meowzilla's not going to be doing a whole lot of any of that. This is our Archonexus, give it. Although, anima trees are non-flammable, right? Thank God for that. Is this thing flammable? Also thank God for that. Alright, health has taken some crack shots there. This could be a bit of a problem. They will hack these people up very quickly. Get over there to help out. Wish Meowzilla could help out. Oh, they might be getting a little too close for comfort. Come on, John. I mean, this is hardly going to be the bombastic final battle. It's just us murdering a few robots. I was made to murder robots. And then again, these Jannies are not doing very well. Oh, great, Meowzilla's finally come to his senses. We need you here, firing at things. Okay, you deciding to shoot it out against this guy, not usually a good idea. Fired cleverly at the Lancer, da 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 da. Oh, well, you dropped somebody down with some damn good charge lance shots. Uh-oh. We attacked a member. It's just crossfire, but the game doesn't care. The game just says you shot somebody else, ergo you're a bad man. Health, you want to go and get invested in shooting that Lancer thing? Not a lot left. Wow, they even took down that centipede. That's impressive. Killing centipedes takes a lot, but the Jannies know how to clean the place up. Wow, nicely done. Was that even done by you? Gunshot in the thorax. Oh, by Anastasius. Well, I guess not a good job. Get over there, Meowzilla. There's more killing to be done. Same for you, C-Space. Lona, John, take position. Health. I think you've got a view on it. Yeah, you do. Good. That's good. This thing is not very good at precision shots from a distance. Oh, it's just bully day for the centipede. John, Lona, you know what to do. John's charging in, let me at him! There we go. Smash it down, John, with that otherwise very ineffective hammer. Our poor animals are going to get shot to shreds, but that's okay. They knew what they were coming in for. If that beast looks like he's ready to die. But not nearly as dead as that centipede is. The only thing remaining is this pike man. Come on, give it what's for. Honk. Alright, good job. Now what's all this about? John, you brought us this far. Invoke its power. Although I might need to use this save for checking out stats, so let's keep a save here. This might be the ending of it, so let's check and see how he's doing. John responsible for 147 life forms dying, of which 3 were mechanoids. Not really sure I could go through all of this and do it justice, but at least it's there to be seen. Health. Nobody's going to be a patch on John there, but health has done his fair share of killing. But animals don't really count, because that includes things like finishing off animals that we wanted to kill that were already tamed. Still, 10 humans to your name and 16 of them downed. Lona. Oh, far less deadly on the humans there. Poor animals dying to your blade, but you've downed 15 humans, and I think downing is more important than the killing. Meowzilla was a relatively late addition, so unsurprisingly it's a bit low. Well, actually, that's good with downing on you. And C-Space was a very late addition, and unsurprisingly quite low. Anything about butchering? I'm not sure if there is a butcher record here. Mental state. You were in a mental state 3 times, John? What kind of mental breaks were you having? You were on fire once. You've received 21 operations and given 1. Captured 13 people, recruited 2 of them, chatted. Animals slaughtered, cooked, constructed, sown, harvesting, cleaning, buried, eaten, stripped. Nothing about butchering though, I am surprised. Is there like time spent butchering? No, I guess it all just counts as cooking. Body stripped 64, that's pretty hardcore, isn't it? Alright John, make it happen. What's this all about? You've invoked the Archonexus core. The world fills with blinding light and time seems to slow. These colonists have transcended Meowzilla, Health, C-Space, Lona, and John. The machine god has noticed you. Nobody can predict what happens next. It may destroy you, or communicate with you directly, or transport your consciousness to another plane of reality. You sense a vast, inhuman structure of infinite fractal complexity. Flowing into your mind, time and scale begin to dissolve. It's beautiful. Aww, in memory of Voomer. Ah, but these losers, but memory of Voomer. Aww. Okay. And the credits, and then a thanks for play, and then a list of all the mods that we've had. Oh. I'll be honest with you, that was pretty disappointing. Yeah, notice who was not on the list of people to be remembered there. Didn't nix my save though, did it? No, it's still there. Well, that was an awful ending. Like that was about on par with Frostpunk's Over the Edge or Beyond the Edge ending. Terrible. Didn't feel fulfilling at all. On the plus side though, playing the game was pretty damn fulfilling, so that was awful, wasn't it? I was expecting at least something trippy to look at. This was just like, stuff happened. What happened? Oh, I won't tell you. Maybe you died. Maybe you transcended. Maybe the god noticed you. Maybe... What a waste of time that ending was. Shings, this whole run could have ended about 5 hours ago without all of that carry on. However, far be it for me to complain about RimWorld. That was a lot of fun playing through this long play all month. We started at the start of August. We're now coming up to the end, and we're finally done with it. The next long play, there's not actually going to be a vote on it. I already decided it was going to be War for the Underworld because it looked pretty damn good. Played it for not even an hour and I went, yes, I want to long play this. So that will begin at some point. I need to check what my schedule even is and sort it out accordingly. What I'm going to do now, however, is go and get myself some dinner and then have the Dictator stream, which honestly is probably going to start in over an hour because making dinner also means buying ingredients for dinner. I need to go out and shop. Still, I will get around to that. Cheers for joining for this lengthy RimWorld play. How long was it, game? Let's load this back up and actually find how much time was spent playing this. I imagine it was quite a bit. And as I said, in my spare time, I'm going to play on the branch off save, which I suppose I will upload. And if you're watching us on YouTube, I'll have a link in the comments if anybody else wants to carry on the save with these misanthropes and maybe even save Voomer's life. I'll have that available. 3 days, 10 hours. It's the longest non-Nancy Drew long play, I dare say. Excellent. Next time we come back to this, it's going to be harder. But I'm not sure it's going to have gimmicks, because this doesn't feel like a kind of game I want to mess around with gimmicks. These people burning for me. Okay, well, very much cheers for joining for this long play, which I've enjoyed thoroughly. And until we're back for the next, it's a cheerio.